Everybody, here we go. Turn 20. Let's just start here down the south. The Germans did use some of the replacement points right there to build up a unit that was hurt, and they attacked with their Alpine units against the unit that was on the road right there, and smashed it and kicked it back. And the Germans and the Italians advanced down the road through the woods onto grandmother's house. So that's pretty much what's happening there. No other attacks other than advancing along. They're getting organized for the next big push down south. There is some cav running down the road right there, so that could be an interesting. Grozny is now close to falling, and all the Germans have to do is take take this city, or take these cities here. If they take those three, the game's over. So, or they could capture this mount right here, capture Elbrus, that volcano right there. If they capture that, in the actual war, the Germans did capture it and raised the Nazi flag over top. That is actually historic if they do take that. They moved some troops down the road here, put a blocking force out against the troops coming around the flank there. These guys are just holding. It's like looking across. They could attack at 1-to-1 and maybe get some odds in their favor. But over here was where the big attack happened. They did run the panzers up, smashed into here, just crashed them. They had to fall back there. So those guys are smashed out of the area. They did take some loss in one of the attacks there. They did advance with their panzers, hit the one infantry that was there, kicked them back. They fell back, hit another group, smashed them, and they fell back. And then they advanced, or three in this last attack, and forced the Russians back, because if you're in full retreat and you come adjacent to a zone of control, you have to fall back again. So they just keep pushing them back that way. So that's what happened in that area. And their units are parked in the city right there, eyeballing the guys on the other side of the river. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so it's like in the last couple turns, the Germans were having all kinds of trouble with their dice rolls, and this time it was like back to rolling 5s and 6s against 1s and 2s. All right, over here they attacked here, smashed the I think the attack was there, forced these guys back to here, and then they come around to this flank right there. So they're pushing again on the northern, or this flank right here, and they attacked the city here and disrupted them, and they had a step loss in there, but they made their determined defense, since it is a city, and they only fail on one, since there's guards in there. That's a +1, so well, works in their favor, I guess. These guys broke out of the armor that was right here, broke out of this pocket, smashed, came through, moved there. These guys joined in the attack, and there was a unit here. They joined in the attack on the unit there. There's a unit here, and I think it was these guys. So these guys and these guys hit a unit here, put them in full retreat. They fell back to somewhere around here. And then they had the attack across the river here, and the attack from the on this city right there. Went through, did the attack, and got a disruption, and had to make a determined defense. And they rolled a 1 and fell out of the city. So they got kicked out of the city, and they took this. So there was 2 points there. And then there was a unit that was parked here. They had an attack that happened here. 1 smashed it. Move to here, smash them, move to here, and kick these guys out of here, because this is where all the full retreat guys were parked out over here. And it's like smash, and kick some of these guys out of there. So anyway, so that's pretty much what happened. It was like broke open right there. So they went across the river, got the full force of their units that were parked there, and you have now pretty much, if they can take this city and take one of these areas right here and one of the other cities that are over there, that will be it for the game. So it's going to come down to the Soviets have to really push and, well, make some ground up right here. But they did take some losses that turn. You know, they had some units get step lost out. So it's like when you got a stack of 3-step loss, 1 units, and they got to take 1 step loss and then fall back, well, somebody's going to go. So that's the problem right now for the Soviets, is that, to be honest with you, their best forces are now down there. They got a lot of stuff up here, but it's all step lost out. So, or it's like you see a big stacks of units right there. They're all in full retreat. All right, we'll be back. All right, everybody, Soviet turn 20. Well, they're holding the line here. They did bring some reinforcements in down here to stop that cav from getting into Grozny. And that's pretty much it down there. Over here, they, oh yeah, I forgot. It was a 1-2. That's right, I did do it. It would have been 1-2 odds, or 1-1 odds actually, with the there decided not to do that one. Here they restructured, reorganized themselves to stop the advance of those panzers. So that's what happened there. Not a lot going on. Basically, you're looking at, there's a lot of stacks, but most of these stacks have attack strength that may be of 2, 4, or 5. So not a lot of firepower there when you're facing stacks that have defense of 15 to 20 something. So not good. Over here, there were attacks. There was some desperation attacks trying to just break these guys right here. They attacked here and got an attacker attrition. So they lost a unit out of there. They attacked here and got an attacker attrition and lost a unit out of there. And then they attacked right here and got a attacker attrition and lost a unit. Where is it? One of these guys lost a unit. But they didn't have any success with any of those attacks. They did do an attack here. There's their best success. So they attacked here and got an exchange. And the result was that they lost some armor here that were supporting these Hungarians, and then they lost a cav unit out of there. So not so good. The Soviets tried their best, and I think this is probably turn 21 is probably going to be it when it comes to this game. I think this is where it's going to end, most likely, because I can't see the Soviets really stopping anybody anytime soon from getting through the doors, kicking the doors in here sooner or later. All right, we'll be back with, well, let's just see what we got coming up in turn 21. Oh yeah, the Hungarians get to some reinforcements and regular troops, and well, replace a cav and some infantry. So there we go, turn 21. Not a lot going on, so we'll just see what happens.